What's up, everybody? How's it going? And welcome to the Mina channel. Today, I have a different video, and I have my guest here, Larrue. How are you doing, man?
Hey, I'm good.
So, kind of very little preparation and plans for this, so I'm gonna say that straight up. Like, this has like zero explanation or anything. Literally, just had that idea the other day. I'm like, what if we like sorted all the Harry Potter houses of like, I'm sorry, all the Persona characters on like Harry Potter houses, and that's kind of like what this video is. So no preparation or anything like that. It's kind of impromptu, just kind of thinking about it. I'm sorting them out. I'm a fan, but I haven't read the books in like maybe about a decade or so. So bear with me. I know some people are gonna be angry about like some of the sortings. I can already see the comments, so just bear with me. And Larrue, he is a fan too, right, Larrue? But you're a
Yeah. When I was like one of those kids that I'm old enough, so then I remember when the first book came out, and I would like actually go to the store when the book came out, and like just what do you call it? That whole like midnight release thing.
Oh,
but for
Harry
for Potter books.
Yeah, I did that too. Actually, I did it all the way to the 8th book, that playbook that they did. Which, by the way, that was such a disappointment. But yeah, I did it for. I think the first 3 books were already out when I started reading Harry Potter. So I did it for the 4th and up, because I mean, like, I think it was 10 or 11. That was around when either the movie was coming out or the movie was about to come out, and that's kind of where I started to read the books. But yeah, I mean, I was a fan since then. Like, I read the book so many times and everything, and then like now, like I don't really think about Harry Potter or anything.
Yeah, I used to be really into it until like I watched the Fantastic Beasts movie, just the first one, and I was like, this isn't good. Like I liked it because it was magic. It was a magic school, and this is like some weird other thing. I don't know, but old Harry Potter still good.
Alrighty. So as the plan goes, we're just gonna start randomly. We're gonna do the Phantom Thieves first, and then just some of the other characters here. So kind of a mix of both. We're not gonna do all Persona 5 characters, but we're gonna be doing like a mixture of the fan favorite ones and maybe some of the ones that some of the people like. But yeah, that's the plan pretty much. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and jump into it here. I think the first one here is Sae Nijima. Oh man,
She's kind of tough. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say she's kind of tough because her social link doesn't really give you enough. Like there are some characters that definitely you spend a lot of good time with them. But technically, the social link for Sae is literally just like maybe like 10 minutes of like storytelling. I'm kind of tempted to take the easy route and just say Ravenclaw.
That's actually what I was going for too. I was like, she is smart, but she's also dumb because it took the, like, you know, she's that person interviewing you in the framing device. And it took her forever to realize.
Right. Yeah, so like she's a prosecutor, right? So she's gotta be at least like smarts, you know, or like have something like that. But then I was thinking about like her palace. We see it's about like playing the system and everything. I'm like, maybe she's just Slytherin. Maybe we just don't know, like, because you gotta be witty and, you know, like not really book smart but street smart. You just kind of like know the system and everything and play the system well. Maybe that will like be a better fit for her. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it too much.
Oh, is that gonna be the first thing we're gonna start off with a hot take?
I'm already.
Let's put her in Slytherin. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do Slytherin for Sae. So people will be like, "Yo, what?" The second one, I told myself I was gonna look up her name before we started, and I forgot her name already again.
Oh, she's a
shoujo player.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is her name so? I was supposed to look it up too, and I didn't do it. Hifumi.
Yeah. I'm just gonna just say Ravenclaw. She's smart, right? She's like a shoujo player, right?
Yeah, that's literally her thing. She's 100% Ravenclaw for sure. Yeah.
All right. So Sojiro. I don't know. He's a really complex character.
He is. I feel like he's got components of Gryffindor, like, because, you know, I think it takes a lot to, like, take in like a kid and raise them when they're all like when they're very difficult too. It's because Futaba wasn't like normal. She was like, So
yeah, I think Gryffindor is good too because like it takes a lot of courage to like the mom got killed and he knows that she got killed from like some sketchy stuff. And he had to deal with the family and all a bunch of stuff, and he still stood up, no matter what. But also, you could call that loyalty.
Yeah,
that would be like a Hufflepuff thing.
That is a Hufflepuff thing. But is he a hard worker? Would you say?
I don't know. I mean, he does do the cafe every day. He opens every day. He's trustworthy too.
That's true.
He keeps the secret of the phantom thieves and all that.
Dang, okay, that does sound more Hufflepuff than...
Yeah, right? He does
so maybe he's a Hufflepuff, yeah.
Yeah, I want to go with Hufflepuff on him. I feel like he's loyal and trustworthy. So, those are like key components there. Okay, so now they have the other Nijima sister, Makoto.
Is there a trash house?
we're gonna put her on the American Hogwarts Houses.
What would she be? Because she's supposed to be smart, I guess.
She's supposed to be smart, but I don't know. I feel like she's the opposite of Sai, where Sai is like books, like street smart. Then Makoto is like book smart, like maybe not smart in like other ways, other than straight up just cool. I don't know.
Yeah. So she would be Ravenclaw too, then. But then she's like a lesser Ravenclaw than Ifumi for sure.
Yeah. We're gonna put her like a lesser Ravenclaw. I don't know. Maybe is she courageous? Like, would you say maybe she's like Gryffindor on that regard? Because I almost feel like I don't want to put her on Ravenclaw, but
yeah, it's because the only person that I can think of that comes close is like Hermione, but like cause she's really similar, I guess.
Yeah, right. In a sense, yeah, you're right. In a sense, she's like Hermione. Yeah, I never thought about it that way.
So then should she be in Gryffindor then?
I guess we're gonna put her in Gryffindor for now.
Okay.
I think that makes more sense because I want to give her credit to like being smart, but I don't think she's wise. I just think she's smart.
Yeah, exactly. It's like she knows what she can tell you like when some war happened, but she wouldn't be able to like stop people from fighting or something.
In the social link where she's like trying to figure all this stuff out and everything, I'm like, why are you like this?
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is the doctor. I keep saying that she's a nurse, but I know she's a doctor, so I apologize. I said in another video she was a nurse and somebody got mad at me.
She's a doctor. Kemi.
Tai Takemi.
See, she's tough too because she's like literally smart, but she's not like. I mean, I don't know. She makes that mistake with the guy, right?
Yeah. So I want to say she's like witty because she got schemed against. Like they schemed her and she lost basically everything. I want to just basically maybe just put her in Ravenclaw because I think she will just be like she definitely values like wisdom and learning. Because she's always trying to like do new medicine and everything like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I feel like I know Ravenclaw feels like a cop out right now.
I know, but when you think of when I'm looking at the rest of the roster, I'm like, there's not that many other Ravenclaws here.
Oh yeah, for sure. That makes a little sense.
Yeah.
All right, next one is Futaba.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Futaba is definitely not a Ravenclaw.
Yeah, I wouldn't say she's
smart in like hacking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, but she's also like really lazy.
Yeah, she's not motivated.
Yeah,
not
motivated. So I wouldn't say that she will be Slytherin either, because you need like motivation and.
Yeah, I think it's leadership too for Slytherin. You have to want to be in charge.
Yeah, definitely not ambitious or anything. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Like I've been thinking, like she's not a Gryffindor either, right? There's no. She doesn't have courage, or like at least she learns courage through the game.
She learns
right?
it. Yeah, through the game she gets courageous for sure.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say like she's like. I mean, I don't know. It takes a big step to just approach the Phantom Thieves and be like, "Yo, steal my heart," right? Like,
yeah,
I don't
true.
know. I'll say like that's a big courageous thing, but definitely her whole social link is about like learning to maybe trust others and herself, and I don't know. I wouldn't even say that she's a Hufflepuff over there. She's
Oh, she's not a wizard.
She's not a wizard. She's a Muggle.
Oh, maybe that should be another
category, just Muggle.
Because if I was gonna force her to be in something, I guess.
Well, well, that's the thing is, I was gonna say she's hardworking, but she's not. Like she's like hardworking on like the Phantom Thief stuff, right? Like she's But like in general, I don't see her as a hardworking person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just gonna give her Gryffindor. I'm gonna say that she was courageous enough.
Yeah, I feel like that. I mean, that makes sense because she does. I think that embodies her character more than the other traits, because she does go from being a shut-in to being like at least trusting of some people, and that's better than a thing.
Yeah, right. I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna be like super upset about this one.
Yeah,
it's like, what? Gryffindor. I can already imagine it. All right, so the next one is Morgana. I also don't know about Morgana. I'm thinking just Hufflepuff, because definitely like a trustworthy, hardworking individual. Right? I mean, I don't think he's a Ravenclaw. And
I feel like, yeah.
Would you argue he's maybe a Gryffindor? Like,
I would almost say he's a Gryffindor, or I mean, he's even got Slytherin traits, to be honest, because his whole thing in Royal, wasn't it like wanting to be a famous, handsome guy, right?
Oh yeah. With his dream and everything, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like those kind of reflect who they like.
Yeah,
or reflects like a part of them at least.
Mm-hmm. And he does come up with a lot of the initial plans for like being a Phantom Thief and everything up until like maybe half the way through the game, before Makoto joins the team. He's basically like the smartest.
Yeah,
the smartest group member. I'm sorry, I just had to laugh.
I mean, it's funny to think about him being smart, because he's smart in some ways, but in other ways,
yeah, I don't know. I made myself laugh because I don't know if you will say he's a smart person per se, but he does have like wits and
he's a good sense. Okay, like, he's like a good strategist, but he's not like good at other smart things.
I mean, he's a cat.
Yeah, also he's a cat.
I'll give him props for being a cat and being smart. Would you say his Slytherin will fit him more?
I feel Slytherin, yeah.
All right, we'll go Slytherin for him. All right, so this one we actually talked right before we started, but Ryuji, he's straight up Hufflepuff. I mean, I feel like he definitely shows being trustworthy, loyal, hardworking for the Phantom Thieves, not for like the other stuff.
Yeah.
He literally wears yellow.
Yeah, also, he already wears yellow, so he's color coded.
It just makes sense. I guess the next one is Anne.
Ooh, okay, so Anne's kind of like, she's kind of challenging too.
Yeah, right. She's kind of challenging too. I was thinking Hufflepuff at first, because she's also really loyal to like Shiho and everything. But then like that's like only like the first part of the arc. But I feel she's also very like Gryffindor, like very what would you say, like very courageous, like trying to bring the best of the team and everything. I'll say like she's like almost like the heart of the team in a sense, because she doesn't really bring a lot of things to the table like unlike other Phantom Thieves.
Yeah, and she does do that whole weird wearing all those layers for Yusuke, so
yeah.
Yeah, she's brave. Okay, I would put her in Gryffindor. That sounds good.
Yeah, we're just gonna go for that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. The teacher.
Oh man, Kawakami.
I don't know, man.
Well, she's also hardworking because literally her whole thing is paying back that the hospital debt or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's like a big thing.
Yeah. Would you say that Hufflepuff?
Yeah, she's not like a leader. She's not. It's smart.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue that she's smart. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't argue that. But I mean, you can see that she's like loyal, and because she, the entire time she's working to pay this debt that she shouldn't have. For her student or whatever. I feel like that itself like shows that she's willing to like go the extra mile because she loves being a teacher or whatever. So I think that works out pretty well.
Haru.
I
feel like she's an easy Gryffindor, to be honest.
You think she's easy Gryffindor?
Yeah, because she was gonna marry that guy, even though he was like, even though it was like obviously horrible for her.
Yeah.
I feel like
she was gonna suck it up and go through it anyway.
Yeah, which is like, that's not like a thing that you just suffer for a few years. That's like the rest of her life.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And she does challenge like authority.
Yep,
like,
she does.
Especially on like the strikers, which is very much like we hate the police or what did you say? I'm convinced. I played the Japanese version of the game first, and she doesn't necessarily say she hates the police, but
what did she say in the Japanese version?
She says something different. It's more about like not hating. I believe she's just like they don't trust the police, which is a different thing from hating the police.
Yeah, very different. Even that is brave, being able to be like, yeah, no, like you guys aren't right all the time.
Right. Yeah, I say Gryffindor works out well. I think you're right on that. Okay, we're gonna do this kid first. I forgot his name. What's his name?
Loser kid. I don't know.
It's this guy right here. Whoever his name was.
Mishima, that's his name.
Yeah. No, not Ravenclaw.
I feel like he's a Slytherin.
You think he's like Slytherin?
Because he's trying so hard to like weasel his way into like.
Oh yeah, he does do that. Yeah, especially at the beginning of the game, whenever the Phantom Thieves are just starting, he makes that website, and he's just riding the wave as much as he can.
Yeah, it's what is it called? He's literally clout chasing.
Yeah, he's literally clout chasing. You're right.
Like, I feel like there's more to this character, but I don't remember him that well.
Yeah, I think Slytherin will go with that for him. Although I wouldn't necessarily think he's like super witty, but at least he's a whistle.
Yeah, he's like Crab and Goyle, I guess.
Oh, you know, he reminded me of Wormtail.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's that's the kind of Slytherin he is.
Yeah, although Wormtail was Gryffindor for some reason but I'm like he's still like I wouldn't. There's no bravery to him. I don't think he was ever brave. Because even in the website he's anonymous.
Huh.
Right? Like nobody knows that he made the website.
Oh yeah, no one knows. Yeah, that's true.
He tells you that he made the website because he thinks you know about the Phantom Thieves. Yeah, I was just gonna leave him on Slytherin. I really will hate to put him on Gryffindor.
Yeah, I would not say he's a Gryffindor for sure.
But honestly, he reminds me so much of Wormtail. Like honestly, if they did it like in a Harry Potter sense, he just reminds me so much of that. All right, next one.
Just like to add to it, I like decided to look up the Wormtail guy, and it says on the wiki, the Harry Potter wiki, that he was almost put into Slytherin, but he was put into Gryffindor anyways because he asked to. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense. All right, we're gonna go with Maruki.
See, you got to do this because I don't remember Maruki that much. I only did Royal once, and I never played it again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him Hufflepuff. He's like definitely like he's a good guy. You know, he's trying to do the right thing. Whether he does the right thing or not, I don't think it's important. It's more about like he's like trying really hard for like the students and making it, like really like even like the one girl that his girlfriend or whatever, he's like super loyal to her. Like his friend was like, why don't you just date, whatever. When they had like that social link interaction or whatever, and he just looks like he doesn't talk about it or something. So I think he's a loyal dude. He's someone that cares. So we're gonna give Hufflepuff to him. Maybe somebody will disagree in the comments and be like, he's so smart or something. I don't know.
I mean, he's not smart if he needs teenagers to tell him what to do.
Yeah. Right. With the power of friendship.
Yep, power of friendship.
All right. So Kamoshida, right?
I feel like that's easy.
He's an easy Slytherin.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I'm not gonna say it because I want to make sure.
It's a snake.
And he's like the Slytherin. Like he makes me think of like Malfoy's dad or something. Someone like super conniving.
Right. And like he's riding on that fame that he had from like a long time ago, being like an Olympic something a long time ago, and he rides the wave and everything.
Yep.
I mean, there's nothing much to him really as far as like that. It's pretty straightforward, I think.
Yeah, pretty straightforward.
All right, we're not gonna do the egg boy. The egg. I don't feel like there's not enough to know about him to like really put him anywhere. Kasumi.
She crosses over on a couple different houses.
Yeah, she crosses over, and it just depends whether you say Kasumi or Sumire, right?
Yeah, it's also that too. Yeah.
So like, okay, like Sumire is like the final character that you get at the end of the game. Definitely not the same character that you meet at the beginning of the game. I don't know. Kind of tempted just to go with Gryffindor. Being kind of like, there you go, kind of.
Yeah. But she's like pretending to be someone else to do it. That's the only thing. I guess Gryffindor it is. I think that there's not really a whole lot. Yeah. Kasumi is like an easy Gryffindor, I think.
Yeah. I feel like she just shows those traits of Gryffindor, even though like she straight up tells you, hey, I don't want to join the Phantom Thieves. She's still willing to like help you multiple times. And she's like, yeah, I can help you. So she's willing to go for the cause. So I think there. Yosuke, I actually forgot to bring him up earlier. Like I forgot about him.
It's fine. He's kind of forgettable.
We're really gonna get roasted.
Yeah, I'm trying not to roast him because I'm like, there's a lot of stuff I want to say.
No, I mean, go for it, man. I almost think he will just be like a Hufflepuff. I don't know. He's not a very bright person.
Yeah, he's pretty dumb.
Very much. I mean, he's an artist, right? But I don't know. I don't like the way that they portrayed him as an artist. But I was like, that's another deal together.
Yeah, the stereotypical weird like artist. It's such a weird,
like super like out there. I don't know. He never really sat well with me how they portrayed him. But I mean, it's fine. I guess he's a fine character.
Yeah, I think he does. I mean, he embodies like a lot of the traits that Ryuji has, like the loyalty, dedication.
Yeah, if you think about it, if there's one character that doesn't have anything to do with like the Phantom Thieves or anything, it's just him.
Yeah.
To the point that he goes to a different school and still goes to meet them every day. And he was really loyal to his adopted father teacher person. He was like to the point that he will even
Madarame.
Madarame. Yeah, when to that whole arc, he like even though he knows there's something going on, he's still willing to turn a blind eye because he like grew up with him and everything. Yeah, I think he's very much a Hufflepuff. I feel like it's a cop out, but I mean I cannot think of any other reason why he wouldn't be.
No, it just kind of embodies him most. I think.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, so who we got left? We got the twins. The Beltway Twins.
Yeah, and they kind of go together, right? Like I wouldn't really.
Would you just rank the fusion?
Oh yeah. That might make more sense, huh?
Yeah. I don't know. What would you go for?
For Lavenza, I like don't really remember the events of that well.
Yeah, right.
Like, she doesn't stick out to me.
Yeah, she doesn't really stick out too much. You barely see her. I'm kind of tempted just to go with Ravenclaw, because you know she's. I'm gonna assume that she's smart. Although you know this whole thing happened and everything, they still solved it and everything. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw's fine, yeah.
Yeah, I have a cop out for that one.
Yeah.
All right, so we're very much done here. We just have like 3 characters left. Shido.
Man,
Would you say he's another Slytherin? I mean, I don't think he's a smart guy.
He's not smart. He's just manipulative.
Yeah,
it's like or like, powerful because he's not really.
He's like the guy behind the scenes, right?
Yeah. So it almost makes me want to say he's not a Slytherin, but because
I want to say that he's not a Slytherin, but he is, because I mean, like, pretty much all the stuff that he does behind the scenes and everything, a lot of things that are implied and everything. Not to say that all Slytherins are like bad guys or anything. We definitely have Morgana and Sai.
Yeah.
All right, so we're back to the last 2. We're gonna do Akechi first, and then we'll go with Joker.
Okay. I feel like. Is it bad if I say he's a Gryffindor? Is that controversial?
Akechi?
Yeah.
As Gryffindor?
He's like an evil Gryffindor, you know?
Yeah, I
feel like.
The thing is, like, I think some people will argue that he's, like, cunning, but. If you think about it, he's really just lucky, like, of being at the right place at the right time.
That's true. He's
because like a lot of people were like, for example, I don't know if you remember. I know you remember this rumor about the detective game for Akechi. I'm like, the only reason why I know that the rumor is bullshit is because Akechi's not a real detective.
That's true. That is true. He's not. Okay, that's actually a really good point. So he can't be like Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw then.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, like he's not a real detective. Everything is pre-planned by Shido. Like all these things that he does are done in a certain way. But I don't think it's necessarily him orchestrating everything.
It was Shido, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Shido, like behind it, you know, like telling him what to do. He's basically a hitman, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, he's courageous enough, like especially at the second part, he switches side. He's like, I'm not necessarily a good guy, but he realizes his mistake, I guess, if you will, and he's like, he's so like, I'm gonna get my dad one way or another, right? So I guess I'll give him that. I think Gryffindor will work. Because I really don't think he's a witty person. Because every time that he thinks that he's like deceiving someone, he isn't. Like, my favorite part is like he's like, oh man, I got the phantom tips or whatever, and it turns out that the entire thing was a plot against him instead, with the pancakes and all that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they outwitted him or whatever. So like that just proves that he's not really like street smart either.
Yeah. Okay then, man.
I don't know. Like I can see what some people will, as a surface level, the way that he showcased himself, you maybe can argue Slytherin. But when you go, especially like on the 3rd semester, when he's like all crazy and everything, I mean, like, I don't see him as a Slytherin there. That's like
the way you talked about it, it makes me feel like he's just a Hufflepuff, because the only thing he is loyal to Shido. That's about it, I feel like. But because I'm looking at the key characteristics of Gryffindor, and it's like, he's not brave. He's not really.
Yeah, I guess you will say that. Yeah. So you think he'll be loyal because loyal to Shido? But I mean, he's loyal to his cause, right? Because he wants to get revenge on Shido. So the whole thing is he wants to get back against him. Although I'm pretty sure Shido already knows, or he already knew. Either way, so it wasn't like a good plot in a way.
Yeah, because it's just that he can't be a Gryffindor because he's not like any of the main Gryffindor stuff. He can't be a Ravenclaw or Slytherin because most of those rely on being smart in some way, and he's not really smart. So it's just Hufflepuff, pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna go by process of elimination.
Yeah, exactly.
We're gonna go with Hufflepuff. I like how we went through pretty much all of them.
Got to do it somehow.
This is gonna be one of those controversial ones, I guess.
I think so.
People are gonna be mad about it. Do not be mad, people. It's just a theory.
Strictly business.
All right.
All right. Get mad though. Anyway.
So the last one is the Joker. Yeah. All right.
I mean, is it? I don't know. What would you say?
I was actually gonna say that I think he's a Slytherin.
You think so?
Yeah, because he's like the whole thing about being a phantom thief is like, like, and he's like the definition of the phantom thieves, right? Like he's the
he is like the embodiment of
cunning and everything. I believe he was like, at least they like you to imply that Joker came up with a lot of the plans and the stuff for for what happens later on in the game and everything. At least I would like to believe that he was partaking more than you do as the player.
I could see that. Yeah, because I mean he's got the leadership, which is like the main Slytherin thing.
Yeah,
ambition. And he's supposed to be. Yes, I got it.
The only thing that I will say about like Gryffindor-ish is like at the beginning of the game, where like he stood up against that lady. I mean, like literally what triggers the entire thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, I really can't see of like any other like time that he's brave for the sake of being brave.
Yeah, because even when they're doing the palaces, it's not really like they're just straightforward doing it because it's the right thing to do. It's almost like he's like just proud that he has these special powers and wants to use them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
because like he because he knows when to act and when not to act. Because they give you like the whole diary and everything, like don't act up or whatever, and he literally just like wears the glasses even though he doesn't need to wear glasses.
Yeah, the manipulation. That's true.
I feel like he's a Slytherin. Some people are gonna be like, no, he's a Gryffindor, but he's not Harry Potter.
Oh, there's no men in Gryffindor. What the?
Oh, really?
Or Ravenclaw. All the men are dumb, are evil, are street smart. Yeah.
Hufflepuff is like almost all guys too.
That's because that's how they all are. They're all like just hardworking guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'll argue that. They're like, there's a lot of characters that we didn't rank, but honestly, there's some that we don't really know enough about them to like put them in.
Yeah, and even then, I would put like Torinosuke would be like Hufflepuff too. I mean, I can't think of any other ones right now. Gundad would probably be Gryffindor.
Yeah, Gundad will give Gryffindor. We're gonna put him Gryffindor there. Torinosuke will definitely be the honest, trustworthy politician.
Yeah, because he had to fall from grace to become good again.
Yeah.
I don't remember most of these people. Like, there's not enough. Like fortune teller girl,
the fortune teller girl, and the other girl with the glasses. I don't know if I forgot her name.
Chihoya or something like that.
I literally like every time that I play those games, I skip I skip their social links. I don't know enough about them too.
She's also kind of annoying. The reporter girl.
The reporter girl's annoying, and fortune teller, she's just dumb. I feel like I lost brain cells just like listening to her conversation. I was like, why is she like this?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, guys. Go ahead and rate.
No, wait. I need to know what your house is, because you had to have done the quiz before, right? The one
I have done the quiz, yeah. So for a while I was a Ravenclaw, but the last time that I took the quiz, I'm actually a Slytherin, and I feel like that will be me, yeah.
Yeah, I've done it 3 times, and every single time I get Slytherin. So.
Oh really? Interesting.
How we doing again?
Now you're learning more about us, right? We're in the same house as Shiro and Kamoshida and Joker.
Yeah, but we also got Morgana. Keep us company.
Oh man. All right, guys. Well, let us know how wrong or how right we were in the comments down below. If you have any corrections or suggestions, let us know. I'm sure this is this is gonna get some people fired up. But I'm curious to see like what everybody's opinions is. Although I said that he wasn't like, I feel like we actually thought about it more than I thought we were gonna do.
I think we put a little more thought than I thought too. I was like,
yeah,
this could be fast.
Yeah, Vito was like, oh man, I don't want a 30-minute video. You know, this is the reason why we didn't do all of them, because I didn't want to take too long. But, but we already did like 30-something minutes. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Like and subscribe. Check out Larrue's channel if you haven't already. He does a lot of Mega 10 content. Very, very good stuff. So check it out. There's going to be a link in the description there. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye.
But before we end this video, I want to thank all the members: Miko, Another Fox, Demicro, H2DK, King Narukami 45, Ethan McNeil, and Rising Oilblin. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. I couldn't make these videos without your help.